Welcome everyone to some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. I'm Demise, and here we go. Oh my god, did he really give us Bolt of Cold? Damn! Man, I have no idea what's going on, but for some odd reason, it's like Vahumit actually likes us, and it's pretty weird, and I'm kind of confused. We need to get rid of 5 spell levels, or 4 spell levels worth of stuff, so Ensorcel Hibernation and Ozakubos? Poison Arrow? Is there any other way to get Poison Arrow? No. Okay. I need to get that Bolt of Cold, for sure. Like, absolutely, 100%. Let's get rid of... yeah, Ensorcelled and Ozakubos for now. We can turn it back on later, but I'll never really use Ozakubos anyway. Besides, our stuff is pretty good anyway. Let's go ahead and get into Snake, and let's figure out what's going on. Alright, so... let's go back to talking to what were we talking about last time? I already forgot. Oh god. Bolt of Cold here. Bolt of Cold is really strong as a spell, just generally. Okay, this is hurting. Okay, gotta be careful about the food. Yeah, the food is, wow, that's really expensive. Okay, pole arms can definitely go off now. Spellcasting can come on, because I actually need that now. Looks like our hunger is really bad. Probably because of the lowish int. Too used to playing like high int characters like Octopode and Deep Elf, so you know, I gotta remember that not everyone gets that privilege. Also, are we with the Hermit? Why is our range not extended yet? It is extended. What? Really? Bolt of Cold isn't. What? Okay, apparently Bolt of Cold is not full screen. Does that make it inherently worse than Bolt of Fire? I guess it does. Interesting. Did not know that. Unless Vahumit is just dicking with us and we don't actually... Look! It's not... What? That's supposed to be full screen, man. I cannot stand for this travesty. Let me actually check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, 5. So let's look up spell Bolt of Fire. Oops. Well, let's just look up Bolt first. Oh god. Bolt. Bolt of Fire. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, Bolt of Fire is actually longer. That's really interesting. Why the hell is that the case? Why is fire just better than cold? What? This is why I hate ice. Oh god, ice elementals suck. Man, it's just inferior. It feels bad. Like, we don't even get Fireball, and you're also denying us Bolt of Cold. Damn, that's harsh, man. That's real harsh. I'm pretty sad about that. Ooh, it's a pitted mace of electricity, which we'll never use. Okay. Well, I guess we can make up for it by having Freezing Cloud, but still, come on. That's... Ooh, look at that. That extra range is actually pretty significant. Makes me wonder if the range is actually being... If the range isn't being extended by Vahumit, does that mean it's a 4 space bolt? That really sucks. That's actually like a pretty garbage spell. No, it's not garbage, but compared to what we get from Bolt of Fire, that's really bad. Though it could be that the Bolt of Cold just does more damage. That was the case with Fire, like Firestorm versus, or previously Ice Storm. Ice Storm was like did slightly more damage because it was more penetrative in regards to like physical damage. Oh, this is a bad spot to be. Let's teleport. I'm not going to get in that situation where I'm starving next, where I'm, what do you call it, right next to a big dude. Ooh, intelligence. If I put that on this, that actually makes all my spells really hungerless, which is really sick. So try it. If I don't like the low amount of mana, then I'll switch back. Like 33 mana is okay, but as I said before, I lean towards, or at least I tend to lean towards a more mana tank style, or mana battery style mage, rather than a low mana high efficiency. But the fact that we are melee-ish is also does give us a good reason to not go magical power. I mean, I know it looks like I favor magical power, but it's kind of been the case that I haven't had much better stuff. Magical power is not that good. Oh god, wow. That lack of MP is actually surprisingly significant. It's an extra bolt of cold and a bit. Though I can just switch to melee. I do need to remember that I am a very competent melee with min delay and everything on a +8 demon trend. Like, this character has ridiculous damage on melee. So as long as I'm aware of that, I should be okay. We'll pick up the glowing hat. I don't think it'll be better than what we have. Yeah, it's not. Man, the days of getting branded hats is is over completely. I haven't seen a branded hat in ages. Definitely could drop this Wand of Digging. Oh yeah, just brief aside, the channel, I updated the poll for the tip jar, as we all know, and I actually, turns out that, yeah, it was confusion, so when I redid it, we ended up seeing a complete reversal in the role, in the decision. I think it's overwhelmingly yes, which is surprising. Oh, it's completely the opposite of what I assumed it would be. So yeah, again, miscommunication, because I wasn't aware that Australians speak real weird compared to everyone else. Yeah, nah, it's like pretty well established, I suppose. Glaciate will never be trained on this character, I don't think. I don't think I'll ever have the intelligence or training for it. Besides, this character's like half melee anyway, there's no point. As I said, I put a lot less respect into level 9 spells if I already have Orb of Destruction. Because Orb just does the job better. Because it's less. Well, it's not particularly better, but it's kind of better. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Ooh, Haste. Haste is a good one. It's actually a reasonable thing to start training. We won't train it right now, but we will look into it. Oh yeah, I forgot we have good ones. Completely forgot about that. Alright, definitely training int because we need that int, and strength is not doing much for us considering we're not wearing anything heavier than this robe. A good amount of resistances and a good amount of dodging and stuff usually is good enough to cover for lowish health and other stuff. So, for example, if you're a Spriggan, you want resistances over big armor. Oh, look at that value. Oh, that's nice. That's some good value right there. Probably should have remembered to switch to the ice one, but ice stuff. But yeah, I forgot. Let's go ahead and just shoot this guy. Why are you getting in my way, dude? It's pretty rude. Alright, let's just tab this guy. As long as I'm pretty careful with how I deal with these enemies, I should be okay. Gonna max enchant this thing. Fallen King, so is there anything we need in particular? Haste is probably a reasonable thing to get. We'll just Ice Cloud, Ice Bolts. We probably should have switched to the other weapon, that's fine. The Executioner was a bit scary, but honestly I was going to kill him before he showed up anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. I'm going to stand right here and let stuff die in the freezing clouds. Make sure to kill the Guardian Serpent because he could blink stuff and that's going to be annoying. We actually don't have blink yet, which is a little bit scary. Why are we? Yeah, stop eating. Don't exactly like that auto eat stuff. Or that continue to eat stuff. Not a real fan of it. Bolt of Cold here does some insane damage. Yes, keep eating, whatever. Who cares? I don't even care. Ice Cloud. Wow, Ice Cloud does not spread very far. That's probably just an unlucky set of Ice Clouds. Alright, here we go. This should be some good value here. Everything just walks in, dies, gives me my mana back. Rinse and repeat. Easy. Damn. Effective. Ice Elementalist is indeed a branch that benefits quite heavily from being a little bit melee. You like to have stuff kind of in your freezing clouds for a while. The same can be said for Air Mage, less so for Ice Mage even, but Ice Mage does have a couple of complementary defense spells like Ozakuba's Armor and the other one, the Ice Shield that they removed. But honestly, Ozakuba's isn't that good. It's alright, but it's pretty mediocre. That's why I was willing to just remove it. It gives you like, what, 7 AC? But it's not like, doesn't make your armor heavier, just gives you 7 AC. And it does slow you down, which is kinda bad. It's usually not relevant, but sometimes it is, and it gets annoying. So, you know, it's a reasonable spell, but it's not a spell that I particularly care for. I don't have a soft spot in my heart for it, that is to say. Let's get rid of this holy word crap. We don't even need this enchant armor either. Whatever, man. What a digging on 3 charges, really? I don't want that. Okay, this is going to be tough. Let's go ahead and Ice Cloud. Ice Cloud ourselves, even. It's not a big deal. Make sure to Bolt Cold that enemy here. Switch to the Stuff Cold so we do more damage. Okay, back off now. We did miss the corpse, that's fine. We don't lose any hunger because we already had some chunks in our inventory, apparently. I didn't know that, but now I do. Wow, Freeze actually killed something. That's surprising. Oh, whoops. I keep forgetting to switch. Oh my god, wow, that damage. Oh, right, we're at full mana. I was like, we are in such bad trouble, big trouble, but then I realized that being at full mana means that we aren't. That's good. Alright, cool. We should really remember to switch to the staff. I keep forgetting. Oh, shite, that was really bad. Let's fear here. Okay, we need to probably teleport at some point. Yeah, let's teleport. Okay. No need to be cocky about it. And we just casually lose half our health to something that didn't even hit us. Such is the way of the Shock Serpent. My hate for those enemies is duly warranted. Those guys really do suck. They're quite imbalanced. Let's go ahead and melee stuff. The Reflection Shield is like pretty cool. It's giving us free damage on random stuff, which is really fun. Looks like our bolts and stuff are getting really nice and castable, which is good. Metabolic Glaciation we haven't used once. We really need to use that. Oh, look at that. It just slows everything on the screen. It's really strong. It is quite decent. It's also also one that's good is Metabolic Ozakuba's Refrigeration, but that spell means that you can't drink potions, which makes it slightly worse, but if you are smart or you're playing a mummy, you can get away with it. With mummy, like, god, Ozakuba's Refrigeration is absolutely broken. Like, it's just basically Slouch that you get a cast for free, no piety. And it slows enemies that are cold-blooded. It's damn good. It's a good spell. But Metabolic Glaciation, this one, the AoE slow, I kind of found it when I was playing Demigod for, I think, my second grade player run, probably not my first one. I think Demigod Wanderer, I think it was, or Demigod Ice Elementalist, one of the two. And I ended up picking that up just randomly because I had hexes, and it was really good. And, you know, I don't use it very often nowadays because I'm too lazy, but it is a great way to survive and do great damage. Because it's like I said, it's just like haste. It slows everything down and it makes you stronger. Thus, it's really good. Oh yeah, they nerfed clouds. Let's go ahead and just beat up these snakes. Had to be snakes. Okay, switching to the wrong thing, damn it. God. That's frustrating. Alright. Can we Ice Cloud this whole place now? Now that we won't get blinked on? Alright, let's just melee. Oh god. Metabolic Glaciation, this shit. Everything's slowed again. And suddenly, everything sucks and they can't kill me. It's beautiful. Admittedly, though, some stuff is actually still killing me. Which I need to be a bit careful. Oh god. Good backspawn. Good backspawn. 10 out of 10 backspawn. Holy shit. Alright, good. I can't believe he didn't circle blink us. That was pretty impressive by him. Quite foolish though. Quite foolish. Alright, let's go ahead and beat up these guys with Throw Icicle, which, as I said before, still remains to be a really strong spell. It's just now really mana inefficient. As you can see, every cast costs 4, so I can only do 9 before I kill stuff. It's actually more efficient for me to just tab stuff, but a little bit more dangerous, obviously. Interestingly enough, I actually lose quite a bit of stats when I go into the water, but I do gain 5 dodge. But 5 dodge for 3 evade is nah. It's not that good. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm getting stuff happening to me. That's fine. Let's go ahead and auto-explore the rest of this place. Hopefully get a bit more EXP for no reason. We don't really need EXP, but it's nice to have some. You know. Do we have any food in the dungeon? Yeah, we have plenty. Okay, great. Just making sure, because we're spamming spells pretty damn hard, honestly. Fighting's at 15, that's pretty good. Shields is probably going to go off really soon. Oh, well, it definitely is going to go off soon. Poison Arrow I'm considering training for, but honestly it might not be that relevant considering we have Bolt of Cold already, and Throw Icicle for everything else. Like, Poison Arrow won't really be that incredibly powerful. It doesn't really do much that everything else doesn't. Okay, let's see. Anything we need to drop? No. We can drop the magical power because we're not going to use it anymore. Book of Clouds and Book of Enchantments, but we will keep in mind that haste is a thing, and we can pick that up at some point. Let's actually memorize it now so we don't have to waste time. Shift H, I guess. Let's go into vaults. God, I'm actually really digging that undead thing. Undead health bar. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Okay, immediately we are beset upon by a whole bunch of stuff that is pretty dangerous. But Demon Trident is actually pretty good against these guys. I don't know why I was using cold spells. I think it was just reaction. Instinctually, we are at low health. For whatever reason. Okay, we need to kill that guy. Great. How much MR do we have? We have 2 pips. That's not terrible, but it's not great. We might get marked once or twice. And it could be really bad, depending on how things turn out. Alright, the reflection is working wonderfully though, especially with repel missiles. Recharging, disintegration, curing, all good stuff. Anything in my buying list? Nope. Okay, good. Just make sure to kill all the stuff that's super dangerous early, as is the normal. Everything's pretty straightforward right now, I guess. I don't know, this character is pretty decent. I don't know. Maybe I'm just playing too many mages these days. But I'm actually starting to like playing mage. Oh god, I got marked. Okay. First point of call is to try to get back to known land. We got... Okay, this is really bad. Let's haste ourselves here. Bolt of Cold through an ally. This is actually very bad right now. Okay, we're no longer marked, which is good. Let's put our repel missiles back on. Use Freezing Cloud. Like I said, Freezing Cloud got nerfed unnecessarily, I think. So all the clouds now dissipate the second they leave your LOS, which means there's literally no such thing as an off-screen kill for Ice Cloud. Which makes it significantly worse than its peer, Poison Cloud. Which is also significantly worse than Olgreb's Toxic Radiance. So what we're seeing here is 2 level 6 spells that are way worse than a level 4 spell. And they're all 3 spell schools compared to 1 for Olgreb's. So it's like, eh. Olgreb's right now is far too strong, or Poison Cloud is far too weak. Like, in all honesty, they need to buff that stuff, because it's pretty bad now. Like, it's fine here, but, like, it doesn't work the way it used to work. And I don't really know if it's worth training 3 spell schools for it, though. Though it is just a minor utility. One could argue that it's a minor utility thing and not the whole purpose of the spell, but realistically, you play the spells for zoning, right? And now that they just dissipate instantly the second they leave your LOS, it means that the zoning is less effective, and that's just bum crack. I don't know. However I want to say it. Oh yeah, melee. Oh, forgot about that. I do forget a lot that I am either melee or ranged. It's kind of weird. This character is like a scald. No, yeah, I guess it's like a scald. Not really. It's a battle mage. It's pretty weird. I don't really see this very often. Oh god. Yeah, reflection does make this game a bit laggy. That is one problem that I have to say is relevant. I'm gonna put my repel missiles on because god damn it, stop. Okay, gonna go ahead and ice cloud some more. Melee this stuff, and all good. Looks like this character can just take a beating. I don't know how actually strong he is in terms of melee, but in terms of damage he does fine. Ooh, what's this? This could be really sick. +6 ring of dex, amulet of regen's pretty good. Rage, dex +3. Damn, unfortunately nothing good. The regen is like the most tempting out of that, but we already have mana regen, so it's hard to say which one's better. Technically regen could be better, but we want to be playing mage most of the time in the first place because we're using robes. So I guess that means that not mage. What am I trying to say? Come on. Come on, Demise. Just figure it out. What was I trying to say? Oh, yes. I'd prefer to be mage most of the time, and then I only go to melee. I'm not melee trying to go to mage, if that makes sense. So what that means is I would prefer it if I had mana regen to health regen. Yes, there we go. Just eat, you piece of garbage. Eat! God damn it. Why do you have to be so picky, you stupid Merfolk? Just eat your food. God, now look at you. This is what happens when you don't eat your damn food. This shit happens. We have to melee this stuff now. Okay, this is really bad. Let's go ahead and heal wounds one. And teleport. I don't... God. This eating stuff is really annoying. And that shield was pretty sick. I don't know what it is, but it was good. Must have been enchanted something. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but hey. Why not, right? Ooh, look at that efficiency. I like it. Let's check out what this shield is. +2, yeah. I was wondering why it was blocking so much. It's not that. Oh god. Definitely need to bolt of cold here. Okay, got marked. Gonna go back up. Oh, gonna go up near the staircase, but not up it. I kind of am tempted to like. There is a temptation, of course, to what do you call it? Sit down here and watch things come towards me. Because if I do that, it actually lets enemies trickle in a little bit more controlled. And if I do need to run away, I can. So there's a temptation, and I did do it. I don't know if it's particularly better, but whatever. I'm just abusing the mechanics of the game, man. There's no need to hate. Not even bothering with the cold stuff anymore. Oh, here I should, because it's a cold enemy. Book of Death is pretty much useless to this character, so no need to consider it. Whoa, Donald has the Shield of Resistance. Fuck, Donald, brother. Holy Jesus. Okay, never mind. Let's go ahead and haste this guy. He has cold resistance, so this is going to be a little bit more tough. Poison arrow. Right. I have that spell. Yes. But looks like we found our new shield. Donald. The Donald, i.e. Trump. I wonder if they should make him Trump. Hey, there's a shield of resistance. RF, RC, and MR. Damn, that's better than... That is significantly better than, enchant armor. No enchant armor. I was thinking of going, troll leather armor. Which could potentially be pretty good. But, maybe not. Whatever, it's fine. We'll just play melee and robes. It's no big deal. It's not terrible, I guess. I mean, with no GDR, it's pretty bad, but it's not the worst thing that could happen to us, I suppose. I mean, we could be like, we could have less. Oh shiz, that's a lot of stuff. And we got flayed. Okay, that's a lich. We actually don't have a way of killing a lich. Let's just try to distract it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what are we gonna do against the lich? I guess we'll try to play melee as a lich. Yeah, okay, that works. Okay, good. Alright, now that we have all our stuff in order, maybe we should consider going to charms, training charms up for haste. Haste will boost our damage. That's a reasonable choice, I suppose. I guess we'll get rid of fighting. We have 164 health. I hate removing fighting. I absolutely despise it. Once I turn it on, I never turn it off. Like, that's actually been true for like almost 100 games straight. It's just too good. Fighting is just the best stat in the game. Like, it gives you armor. It gives you health. It's broken. Health is broken in this game. Because if you lose health, you lose the game. If you lose everything else, you're fine. But health is the only thing that is non-negotiable. You have to absolutely have it, or else you die. If it hits 0, you lose. That's why it's so important. What? Just eat, man. What are you doing? What are you seriously doing with your life? Go, go, go. Just kill it. I remember when these slimes almost killed me. That was spooky. It was absolutely spooktastic. We're not resistant to corrosion. Oh, we are. God, this... Look at my resistances. It's just disgusting. Absolutely filthy. It's like I'm Quaslol, but I don't have any noise problems. It's pretty sick. Let's go ahead and freeze and cloud this whole place up. Just melee, I guess, for now. Why not? I ultimately... Oh my god, what? What? Whoa! What? What? Whoa! Oh, right, these things do a lot of damage for some reason. Let's heal one more time and haste ourselves. Yeah, that was a mistake. Like, I knew the max damage wouldn't do that much, but it came pretty close to killing me. Which was pretty scary. It did 34 damage, yeah. I wasn't expecting quite that much. I was expecting to be on about 20 health. Oh god. Flay, please. Heal. Heal fully. Stop. I need to heal fully, dude. Fully. Thank you. I press 5 like an extra 3 times just to get the heal. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, just gonna sit here and watch as everything freezes away. It's very nice. We don't actually have an answer for this thing. If it's immune to stuff, yeah, it is. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to deal with everything else first, and then just beat it up with Mystic Blast and like other stuff that we have. So that's probably like the one thing that we're missing right now, which is irresistible damage. Poison Arrow is like kind of irresistible, but it's not that good. In honesty, I might just forget it because I prefer to just use like Bolt of Cold. Though it does provide us with a lot of... Hang on, we should put it on F. It does give us full screen access, which is pretty good. I'll probably keep it just for that reason alone. I need to turn off something. I guess we'll turn off fighting for now. Even though I hate turning off fighting. We'll train a bit of poison magic just to get our stuff down, and then once that's over, we can go ahead and train for haste, which will be pretty important as both a mage and a scald. Haste is one of those spells that, like, for a Merfolk is pretty damn good. Spamming haste is broken, but it's unfortunate that, like, just in this day and age, it's not as good. Simply because it's much more rare, and honestly, we are moving into, like, generally speaking, haste is a lot more accessible for some reason these days. You tend to just see it. Or it's more a mindset change, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Just don't worry about me. Let's get the heal wounds back up. Don't worry about the RLX. We probably don't need it. We can just drink a potion of resistance, which we don't have. Wow. Fine, we'll keep it. Jesus Christ. God, I hate that. I hate having to hot swap to weapons just to get RLX. It really does show how frustrating that particular resistance is. That you're willing to just lose an inventory slot to have that RLX. Okay, I need to melee a little bit here just to get the mana back for Ice Cloud. I can just tab stuff while they're in Ice Cloud and just deal all their health and damage. Boris, we don't have an answer for. Let's shout, try to draw him over. Okay, he's gone. I guess we dealt with that guy. We sure showed him. Don't know where the hell he went. Oh, there he is. Let's go ahead and haste ourselves here. It's very resistant to cold. He's got Iron Shot too. While the Flood's here, it means that we get extra evade. Oh, shite, that damage. Damage isn't, like, incredibly high, but it's still high enough to scare me. Poison Arrow hopefully just kills him. Close the door. Holy shit. We just avoided, like, 70 damage by closing a door. It's pretty sick. Close the door. Keep our haste up. What do we don't have anything to deal with this guy. Fuck. Why is he just ignoring our shit? Damn it. Stop. We do damage to you. Thank you. God, that was really annoying. Boris, please. Why are you so strong, man? You're not even like one of those spooky liches that actually summons demons and stuff. You're just a conjurations lich. You shouldn't be doing that much damage. It's not fair. Alright, Poison Cloud is down to... Poison Arrow is down to 4%. The power level is really low, though. Yeah, let's turn Conjurations off and train Charms instead. We'll get Dodging up to about 15, and then we'll turn that off in favor of Fighting. Because, like I said, Fighting is a good stat, man. It's a really good stat. Keeps you alive. Increases your damage at some point as well. It's all that's good. Like, every single character in the game needs Fighting. No matter who it is. If you don't have a lot of fighting, you're garbage. Caravan of Justice. So here. Wow, that's an inconvenient set of enemies. Thankfully, though, Poison Cloud is... Ice Cloud is full screen, kind of. If full screen to you is not. I don't know what I'm saying. Just don't worry about it, guys. I'm just not sure. Book of Cantrips is Animate Skeleton and Apportation, which is pretty good. Whoops. Why is that? There we go. Okay. Sorry, that's just the, oops. No, never take that off, please. Jesus. You crazy? So we have 904 gold. It's not a lot. That's not a great ring mail. Crystal plate, but we don't want it. Book of Warp, Summonings, Beast, all useless. Warped Trident is useless. Shiny Helmet might be useful. +2 Helmet of Intelligence, that's pretty damn good. Gives us 1 AC and gives us more intelligence. Which will, in turn, increase all our effectiveness in spellcasting. That's pretty damn good. Let's go ahead and pick up a couple of these cheapy scrolls. Oh, some stuff is actually requiring us to... Okay, let's recharge the Hasting Wand for now. We probably don't need it afterwards, but that's fine. Let's eat the meat ration, I suppose. Anything in here that we wanted? Identify scroll, I guess. Why not? Maledictions is useless. Book of Warp is useless. Enchantments we have. This is useless. This is useless. Useless. Book of Air has repel missiles, but it's useless here. Useless and useless. Yep, just double checking to make sure everything here is A-O alright. And you know what? It is. So that's good. Let's go ahead and drop this stuff that we won't need to use for now. Frees up an extra couple of slots, very useful. And we can always come back and pick them up. Yeah, this lack of MR is actually quite bad. It's not game breaking, but it is making things slightly less convenient. Alright, cool. Just casually getting a bunch of corpses as our ally. It does lend itself more to a melee build though, slightly. Because using Ice Cloud is kind of annoying with undead around. It's always, oh, do you want to shoot at your target? Do you really want to shoot at your dude? And the answer is always yes. I don't know why it gives a crap. They're undead, they're resistant to cold, they can handle it. They're big boys. Honestly, the Ice Cloud is probably useless at this point. I probably should. See what I mean? God, that's so annoying. God. Please. Yes, just shoot through my ally, I don't give a shit. Just shoot through them, it's fine. Killing enemies is more important than shooting my, not shooting my allies. Allies suck anyway. They're just guys that I'm using to eat. Let's go ahead and do a kind of crappy bolt of cold. I could have used IMB there, but I forgot. No hate. Alright, haste is down to 50% already, that's really good for us. Man, this Bolt's 4 is pretty big. Currently listening to some AC/DC. I actually didn't mention this, but I have recently become a big fan of their work. Got all their songs, I've been listening to them constantly for the last month, and it's pretty good. I don't know if people like AC/DC, but I gotta say, I quite enjoy their work. I don't know, it's nice and fast. That's me. Get pumped for stuff. Kinda sick of having slow stuff, it's a downer, I guess, on the mood. Oftentimes. Let's go ahead and get more allies. Freezing Cloud is so damn good. Too bad Ogrebs is like slightly better. Though Freezing Cloud has its own niche. It's got better damage than Poison Cloud. What's that? It's weird smoking stuff. Is there anything that I actually would want? That's the real question. It's a tentacle thing, that's fine. Staff of Energy makes my spells all hungerless, and allows me to cast stuff. It's actually not terrible, in all honesty. Let's just check out how much power I lose. Oh, I lose a significant amount of power if I don't have this thing on. Okay. Staff of Cold puts my Bolt of Cold at 2 pips down. This is 3. Yeah, so this actually does boost my stuff quite significantly. So yeah, I probably do need to use energy. I probably don't need to use energy when I should use ice instead. Ice is pretty good. Look at this. Look at this ridiculousness. Yes, shoot through my ally. I really don't like that prompt. Like, the undead don't care that I'm shooting them with ice. It doesn't even do damage to them that much. They should just suck it up. Seriously. Heal up. Oh god, that was a pretty bad one. Let's go ahead and Ice Cloud this whole place up. Thankfully, because we're like RC++, or RC plus in some cases, it's not too big of a deal for us to just casually stand inside our own Ice Cloud. Random book, Dusty Venom. It's got Olgreb's Toxic Radiance. Wow. Too bad Olgreb's is not enough power right now. Everything's too resistant to poison. Okay, well that will about wrap it up for today, because we are basically done what we're supposed to do for today, so don't need to go any further. Couple of small brief statements. I think the what do you call it? The tip jar is actually able to be enabled right now, but I think I'm probably going to wait until I get about 500 subs, just because I don't know. It's kind of I kind of made all these changes pegged to the subscribe count anyway, so it's not like I particularly have a need to get money right. Well, not a particular need, but I have no particular desire to extort your guys' money right now. I know it sounds bad, but look, like I said, like I described it earlier, all I'm doing is providing the channel an opportunity to pay for itself, rather than having me have to dip into my own pocket to upgrade stuff, which I probably wouldn't do otherwise. So, like, I don't know how to put that nicely. It's taking people's money. Like, I don't know. You can't dress that up nicely. It makes no sense. But I did hear that if you donate with the, so the way it works is if you donate to me via the tip jar, you gain a special whatever something on your comments whenever you comment, which is pretty cool. You get a thank you message from me personally, apparently, and also YouTube gets a 5% cut from the thing. I don't know if that's significant, but if there's a better way, let me know. But until then, like, it should be okay. Anyway, this video has been going on for ages, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.